here it's kind of into like a muddy red color. Yeah, it's quite pretty. But yeah, I just kind of spackled it on my head using my hands. I have way too much hair and I am way too lazy to go with the traditional hair dye method of using one of those tiny little brushes and then individually like shingling off layers of your hair and coating it with dye layer by layer. Like, I have too much hair for that. I could not be bothered, to be perfectly honest. So I just literally grabbed handfuls of this stuff and matted it in my hair the same way that I've always done every dye. If you're like me too and you have a lot of hair / are lazy, this should work for you. You just have to make sure that your hair is properly coated. So spend a long time searching through your hair for any like dry patches and make sure that they're properly coated in henna. Now with henna, as with all hair dye, more is better than not enough. So don't skimp on dye for your first application. Should you want to use henna again in the future, you could probably have a more precise idea of how much you need, but I recommend going in favor of having way too much than not having enough. And I actually used 2 packs of henna for this, which is 200 grams. And I am the sort of person who normally uses 4 box dyes to adequately cover my hair. So if 2 packs of henna is equivalent to 4 box dyes, most people will be okay with just 1 pack. And like just 1 pack will be enough to really overkill their hair. But if you are like me and the sort of person who has ridiculous quantities of thick hair that just don't quit, then yeah, you'll probably need 2 or 3 packs. I bought 3 packs, but I only ended up needing 2, which is really nice. And also, henna is 100% permanent. It is very, very unlikely that henna is going to fade. So like it will fade naturally, like via the sun fading your hair, the same way that your sun fades your natural hair color, but it's not going to wash out in the shower or anything like that. So it's unlikely that you will need to retouch the full length of your hair with henna. You're more likely to use henna multiple times to gain a stronger color if that's what you're going for. Like if it doesn't get quite enough red.